much do hangovers cost the United States per year? Well, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention looked at hangovers specifically, and they found that it costs the U.S. an estimated $77 billion a year. Now, this includes a host of different things, including car collisions, health issues related to hangovers, not going to work, lost productivity. It includes spending on health care as well as the economic toll of lost productivity, car crashes, crime, and deaths attributable to excessive alcohol consumption. Alcohol costs $77 billion in impaired productivity at work in 2010, and that's according to the CDC's breakdown. Now, you're looking at that number and you're probably thinking, wow, that is an inflated number. There's no way. Well, the CDC says that they're actually being very conservative with the number because they didn't include intangible costs like pain and suffering. Okay, so illness or deaths from other causes that drinking may have made worse were also left out from the study. So if you're getting drunk and you're showing up to work the next day, you're probably costing your employer and the entire economy some money.
It's terrible. I mean, that's just tragic right there. I mean, what are you supposed to do, though? Call in sick or not go out the night before?
Well, that's going to cost them some money, too, right?
Right. Kudos for showing up, even though you didn't feel like it.
All right.
The first time I heard the phrase hangover, I was in 6th grade, and my teacher came in, and she's like, I have a hangover, and she put her head straight down. And she did that every day for like 2 months. And I thought a hangover was a disease. But the upside was she would give us all these poetry books. And she's like, read this, write this. That's how I was introduced to Wordsworth and Maya Angelou. And I wrote my first poem. And now I'm a writer. So her hangover cost me my creativity career. So
That's
I thank
amazing.
her for not doing her job.
It's incredible that she was a great teacher when she was hungover. How old was she? Like, was she her...
She was,
She
when
was
you're
56.
9, you think like 35 is like 50. She was probably like 35. She was probably really young. She was wasted.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I can't wait to be a grown-up. This looks great.
You guys want to know something? I've actually been more productive at work on a hangover day as opposed to a day where I got like too much sleep. Have you ever had those nights where you've slept too much and you wake up and you're like, oh, like so groggy? It's like the worst feeling in the world. It feels worse than a hangover. I don't know if you guys have experienced that.
Yeah, I think when I sleep too much, I feel groggy.
Yeah.
And not as productive.
Yeah.
But, you know, why can't I speak? Because I'm drunk. I drank before I got
there
here.
we go.
That's what it
Maya
is.
Angelou for us today?
I'm trying to think of when my last hangover day was. Hold on. I just went through a really nasty breakup, so it had to have been recently.
Right?
But you still show up, right? You still show up to work, and you do your best. And I kudos to these people. One part of the study, though, 1 in 10 deaths of working-age Americans is caused by too much drinking. So that would be the only nasty caveat, besides the loss of productivity.
You know how many people die from smoking too much weed the night before?
Yeah,
there we go.
Zero. That's what I was saying. But then I was like, why don't they let people get high? But then that might really decrease productivity. Like,
well, maybe the night
late.
before, but not the day up. I mean, I'm telling you, I've had some
smoke in the
super
morning.
productive days when I've like...
Waked and baked.
Hey!
Yeah, no, not waked and
Oh,
baked.
no, not that. Sorry, just me.
I have so much respect for people who can wake and bake because I can't do that. Like, it has to
it's
be
not
the
easy,
night
girl.
before, and I sleep, and I'm great. Like, once I do, I'm like... Hi. Like, I'm just so relaxed when I'm under the influence of that.
You know what was interesting about this? What that taught me was just a lot of people don't like their jobs.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in a creative field, so I work all the time, but I know my friends that have office jobs, like, as soon as they clock out, they're in the bar.
Yeah.
So it's like, this also says that people hate their jobs. You spend 75% of your time at work. I don't know the stats. I'm a comedian. Don't fact check that.
Yeah.
But we spend a lot of our time at work.
Absolutely.
And when we're out of work, if we're getting wasted most of the time, that means that work is probably part of the
Work
problem.
sucks.
Yeah.
Well, not this work.
Not
we
this
love
work.
this
We
work.
love this work.
Yeah.
We
No,
just
I
drink
agree.
for fun. It's not for pain or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's escapism, and people are looking to... And look, when you're hungover, it usually means that you've been binge drinking, and I think binge drinking is a sign of escapism.
Right.
So that is a really depressing part of this. But, you know, whenever we have these conversations about, you know, different types of drugs and what should and shouldn't be legal, when you really think about it, alcohol has killed way more people than marijuana ever has, and alcohol is not considered a Schedule I drug. Marijuana is. So it's time we rethink our policies and really think about what we're doing to this country and why we're criminalizing people for doing something that doesn't actually kill individuals.
Yeah, and we're also criminalizing people for, like, alcohol was illegal at one point too. So what
Yeah.
changed? What changed that made it now okay, but during Prohibition it wasn't?
Wealthy lobbies.
It's all about money.
Yeah.
Right.
So it has nothing to do with whether or not it's safe. Alcohol isn't safer. It kills people.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.